பல வண்ணம் நம் எண்ணம் ஒன்றல்லோ பறவைகள் பலவன்றோ வானம் ஒன்றன்றோ தேகம் பலவாகும் நம் ரத்தம் ஒன்றல்லோ பாஷைகள் பலவன்றோ தேசம் ஒன்றன்றோ பூக்கள் கொண்டு வந்தால் இது புண்ணிய தேசமடா வாட்கள் கொண்டு வந்தால் தலை வாங்கிடும் தேசமடா எங்கள் ரத்தம் எங்கள் கண்ணீர் இவை இரண்டும் கலந்ததெங்கள் சரிதமே இது தீயில் எழுந்து வந்த தேசமே அந்த அனைவருக்கும் தாயகமே எங்கள் முதல் வணக்கம் தாயின் மணிக்கொடி சொல்லுது ஜெய்ஹிந்த் தாயகம் கத்திட தன்னலம் போக்கிட சொல்
Those who are ready to die for any cause are seldom defeated. With this quote by Jawaharlal Nehru, I wish everyone present here a very good and in affliction and faithful in prayer.
The Tamil Thai Valthu is the state anthem of Tamil Nadu. The song was written by Manoramaniam Sundaram Pillai and composed by M.S. Vishwanathan. I call upon the choir to sing the praise song followed by Tamil Thai Valthu.
गोविंद बोलो गोपाल बोलो राम राम बोलो हरि नाम बोलो गोविंद बोलो गोपाल बोलो हरि नाम बोलो अल्लाह मालिक मालिक ईशा नानक जोराश महावीर बुद्ध नाम बोलो गोविंद बोलो गोपाल हरि नाम बोलो ये नाम सारे ये जीवन सहारे ये नाम सारे जीवन सहारे परमानंद के बोलते ही द्वारे परमानंद के बोलते ही द्वारे जो नाम चाहो नाम बोलो जो नाम चाहो नाम बोलो प्रेम से बोलो भाव से बोलो प्रेम से बोलो भाव से बोलो गोविंद बोलो गोपाल बोलो राम राम बोलो हरि नाम बोलो गोविंद बोलो गोपाल बोलो गोपाल बोलो गोपाल बोलो மீராரும் கடலுடுத்த நிலமடந்தை கெழிலொழுகும் சீராரும் வதனமென திகழ்வ கணமும் அதிசிறந்த திராவிட நளிரு பிறை முதலும் தரிதனரும் திலகமுமே அத்திலக வாசனை போல் அனைத்துலகும் இன்பமுற எத்திசையும் புகழ் வளர்க்க இருந்த பெரும் தமிழன் திறம்பி வாழ்த்துதுமே வாழ்த்துது.
I request everyone to be seated. On the 26th November 1949, the writing of the Constitution of India was completed by great leaders like Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, Jawaharlal Nehru, Vallabhbhai Patel, among many others. On the 26th of January 1950, it was adopted as the Constitution of India. We have gathered on this designated day to remember our leaders and the shapers of the Constitution of India and to show our gratitude towards the people who helped to protect the Constitution and to maintain law and order. I welcome you all for the 73rd Republic Day celebration. Now I call upon Mrs. Laila Banu to give the welcome address.
Freedom of thought and of our nation. Republic Day marks the celebration of the empowerment of Indian citizens to select their own government. It honors the day when the Constitution of India came into effect. On August 15th, 1947, we became a free nation. The sovereignty and responsibility of the British Crown to the people of India. Many call this process as a transfer of power. The great heroes of our country have fulfilled their responsibility by giving us freedom and making constitution. Therefore, it becomes our fundamental duty to protect and respect the system of constitution of our country. So, on this occasion, I deem it my privilege to welcome our esteemed chairman, Professor S.P. Dhanavil, Secretary Treasurer, Shri P. Sarvaharna in his absence, Principal, Mr. M. Satish Kumar, Vice Principal, Mrs. Princey Tom in her absence, section heads, teachers, non-teaching staffs, parents, and my dear students who have virtually joined us on the 73rd Republic Day celebration. Let's pledge to always maintain the sovereignty which our country has achieved with priceless sacrifices. With these humble words, I bow my head to the flag, and to all of you I say, let our contribution continue to prevail. I once again welcome everyone to this occasion. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat. Thank you. an India tied at the bottom, pulled by the Prime Minister of India. On Republic Day, the flag is tied up on the without pulling it up by the President of India, who is the Commander-in-Chief of the Indian Armed National Flag. School order. Now I request Sir to take the oath and others to repeat after him.
Good morning, everybody. Let's take this national pledge now. India is my country. All Indians are my brothers and sisters. I love my country. And I am proud of its rich and varied heritage. I shall always strive to be worthy of it. I shall give my parents, teachers, and all elders respect and treat everyone with courtesy. To my country, pledge my devotion in their well-being and prosperity. Alone lies my happiness. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Request everyone to be seated. Now I request, sir, my brain, body, and soul feel ignited when I see those three ordinary colors merging together extraordinarily. Here we have our teachers with the flag song.
Request the audience to rise.
மணிக்கொடி பாரீர் அதை தாழ்ந்து பணிந்து புகழ்ந்திடவாரீர் தாயின் மணிக்கொடி பாரீர் அதை தாழ்ந்து பணிந்து புகழ்ந்திடவாரீர் தாயின் மணிக்கொடி பாரீர் ஓங்கி வளர்ந்ததோர் கம்பம் அதன் உச்சியின் மேல் வந்தே மாதரம் என்று ஓங்கி வளர்ந்ததோர் கம்பம் அதன் உச்சியின் மேல் வந்தே மாதரம் என்றே பாங்கில் எழுதி திகழும் செய்ய பாங்கில் எழுதி திகழும் செய்ய பட்டொளி வீசி பறந்தது பாரே பட்டொளி வீசி பறந்தது பாரே தாயின் மணிக்கொடி பாரே அதை தாழ்ந்து பணிந்து புகழ்ந்திடவாரீர் தாயின் மணிக்கொடி பாரீர். கம்பத்தின் கீழ் நிற்றல் காணி எங்கள் காணரும் வீர பெருந்திரள் கூட்டம். கம்பத்தின் கீழ் நிற்றல் காணி எங்கும் காணரும் வீர பெருந்திரள் கூட்டம். நம்பற்குரிய அவ்வீர தங்கள் நல்லுயிரும் கொடியினை காப்ப. நம்பற்குரிய அவ்வீர தங்கள் நல்லுயிரும் கொடியினை காப்ப. தாயின் மணிக்கொடி பாரீர் அதை தாழ்ந்து பணிந்து புகழ்ந்திடவாரீர் தாயின் மணிக்கொடி பாரீர். பாரத தாயின் மணிக்கொடி பாரீர்.
I request the audience to be seated. தமிழ் கேட்பதற்கு இனிமை, தமிழ் பேசுவதற்கு இனிமை, தமிழ் என்று சொன்னாலே இனிமைதான். இத்தகைய இனிமை கொண்ட தமிழ் மொழியில் உரையாற்ற வருகிறார் எங்கள் தமிழ் ஆசிரியை திருமதி தமிழரசி.
மூன்றாவது குடியரசு நாள் விழாவை கொண்டாட இங்கு கூடியுள்ள நம் பள்ளியின் தலைவர் திரு பேராசிரியர் திரு தனவேல் அவர்களுக்கும், திரு சர்வகர்ணா அவர்களுக்கும், நம் பள்ளியின் முதல்வர் திரு சதீஷ்குமார் அவர்களுக்கும், துணை முதல்வர் திருமதி பிரின்சிடாம் அவர்களுக்கும், மாணவர்களுக்கும், ஆசிரியர்களுக்கும், பெற்றோர்களுக்கும் என் காலை வணக்கத்தை தெரிவித்துக் கொள்கின்றேன். இந்த விழாவினை நாம் ஏன் கொண்டாடுகின்றோம் என்ற காரணம் பற்றியும், இந்நன்னாளில் நாம் மேற்கொள்ள வேண்டிய சில கடமைகள் பற்றியும் நான் கூற விரும்புகிறேன். பல தேசத் தலைவர்கள் நம் நாட்டுக்காக அகிம்சை வழியில், அதாவது கத்தியின்றி இரத்தமின்றி யுத்தம் ஒன்று வருகுது, சத்தியத்தின் நித்தியத்தை நம்பும் யாரும் சேருவீர் என்று முழக்கமிட்டு அகிம்சை வழியில் போராடி நமக்காக விடுதலை பெற்று தந்துள்ளனர். நம் மன்னர்கள் ஒற்றுமையா இல்லாத காரணத்தால் நம் நாடு சிறு மாநிலங்களாக பிரிந்து, ஒற்றுமை இல்லாத காரணத்தினால் பிரிந்து ஆங்கிலேயர்கள் நம் நாட்டின் உள்ளே நுழைந்தனர். 300 ஆண்டுகள் நம் நாடம் அடிமைப்பட்டு கிடந்தது. 300 ஆண்டுகளுக்கு முன் எப்படி இருந்தது தெரியுமா? அப்பொழுதும் மன்னரின் ஆட்சியின் கீழே இருந்தது என்று மக்கள் சுதந்திரம் இல்லாமல் அடிமைப்பட்டு வாழ்ந்தனர். மக்களால் தேர்ந்தெடுக்கப்பட்டவர்கள் ஆட்சி செய்யும் முறையே குடியாட்சி முறை. இந்திய விடுதலைக்கு பிறகு ஜனவரி 26ஆம் நாள் அம்பேத்கர் அவர்கள் நடைமுறைப்படுத்தப்பட்டு வந்த சட்டம் மக்களாட்சி மட்டுமே ஒரு நாட்டின் வளர்ச்சிக்கு அடையாளம் என்று 26ஆம் நாள் இச்சட்டம் நிறைவேற்றப்பட்டது. அந்நாளையே நாம் குடியரசு தினமாக கொண்டாடி வருகிறோம். நாம் அனைவரும் போற்றி மதிக்க வேண்டிய சில கடமைகள் பற்றி நான் கூற போகின்றேன். அறிஞர்களால் உருவாக்கப்பட்ட சட்டத்தை நாம் அனைவரும் போற்றி மதிக்க வேண்டும். நம் நாட்டிற்காக பல தியாகங்கள் செய்த நம் முன்னோர்களின் வீர செயல்களை நம் இளைய தலைமுறைக்கு கூறி நாம் அவர்களையும் நாட்டுப்பற்று உள்ளவர்களாக நாம் வளர்க்க வேண்டும். குடிமக்களாகிய நாம் ஒவ்வொருவரும் நம்முடைய தேர்தலின் போது நம்முடைய வாக்கை பதிவு செய்ய வேண்டும். இந்திய உலகின் ஜனநாயக நாடு என்பதிலும் நாம் நம் நாட்டின் குடியரசு நாட்டின் குடிகள் என்பதிலும் நாம் அனைவரும் பெருமை கொள்ள வேண்டும். கம்பத்தின் உச்சியிலே என் தேசத்தின் கொடி கம்பீரமாய் பறப்பதை பார்க்கின்றேன். கம்பீரத்தின் பின்னே ஒளிந்திருக்கும் வரலாறு எட்டி பார்க்கிறது என்னுள். என் நாடு மறந்து அவருக்கு நம் தேசத்தின் சுதந்திரப்பூ விளைந்தெடுத்த மறவாதீர், ஒருபோதும் பற்றோடும் மொழி பற்றோடும் உண்மையான குடிமக்களாக இருந்து நாம் அனைவரும் குடியரசு தின விழாவை கொண்டாடி மகிழ்வோம். இதுவரை எனக்கு பேச வாய்ப்பு தந்த நல் உள்ளங்களுக்கு நன்றி கூறி விடைபெறுகின்றேன். வாழ்க பாரதம். ஜெய் ஹிந்த்.
We'll now take you to your childhood days to kindle the patriotism in you. You could see some of the leaders' name over there. So now it's over to Mrs. Brinda.
Let's brush our knowledge, teachers. Anybody, sir, also. Just think about what we have learned during the school days, or if you can remember even now, it's great. So just like yesterday, we did the crossword puzzle. Some of the quotes of the leaders would be given here, and you can just see. Now, unlike yesterday, here you can choose the words. So I'll just read out the quotes so that you can select the word, the leader, and answer whose quote it would be. Whoever gives the answer first will be marked by Mrs. Geetanjali and Padma. And in the end, there is a small token of appreciation. Thank you. Let us start. Now, first quote, citizenship consists in the service of the country. I repeat, citizenship consists in the service of the country. Yeah, it's right, ma'am. Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, very quick. Probably she has brushed up. Okay. Number 2, Constitution is not a mere lawyer's document. It is a vehicle of life, and its spirit is always the spirit of age. Oh, great. B.R. Ambedkar. I'll repeat the sentence once again. Before that, ma'am has given. That's very great. Constitution is not a mere lawyer's document. It is a vehicle of life, and its spirit is always the spirit of age. Okay, now we move on to the third one, which is so simple, which everybody would have heard in everyday's life. Satyameva Jayati. Yes, ma'am. Only one teacher has risen the hand. Yes, Geeta. No. You can choose the word from here. There are so many words. Dr. Rajendra Prasad, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, Subhash Chandra Bose. Yeah, Mrs. Srilata. No. Ambedkar, Mangal Pandey, Rani Lakshmibai, Muhammad Iqbal, Kamarajar, Madan Mohan Malaviya, Bhagat Singh. No. No, no, sir. Yeah, the next, the answer is Madan Mohan Malaviya. Anybody said? It wasn't audible. You should have told. Yes, one by one, please. Not like children, chorus answer is not accepted. Okay. Who lives if India dies? Who lives if India dies? Do I have to repeat the leaders? Rajendra Prasad, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, Subhash Chandra Bose, Bala Gangadhar Tilak, Lal Bahadur Shastri, Ambedkar, Mangal Pandey, Rani Lakshmibai, Muhammad Iqbal, Madan Mohan Malaviya, Kamarajar, Bhagat Singh. No. Sir? No. Okay, it is again, how can you just guess that? Think it in that way. We'll confuse you in that way only. Okay, now I'll give both Hindi version and the English version. Please decide who's the leader. Tum mujhe khoon do, main tumhe azadi dunga. Give me blood and I will give you freedom. Mrs. Indumati, Subhash Chandra Bose. Okay, this is so familiar one. Another one, which is also familiar, Inqilab Zindabad. Okay, Bhagat Singh. Okay, then next one, seventh one, Swaraj is my birthright and I shall have it. Okay, all of them are giving the answer, chorus answer. So this is not taken. It is all of our decision. Sare jahan se acha Hindustan hamara. Yes, Mrs. Geeta. Yeah, good. Great. Ninth one. In attaining our ideals, our means should be as pure as the end. I repeat. In attaining our ideals, our means should be as pure as the end. Yes, ma'am, it's right, Mrs. Anuradha. Okay, good. Number 10, intelligence plus character, that is the goal of true education. Intelligence, no, no. Who said Ms. Kamarajar? Everybody, yeah? Okay, I didn't hear, I'm sorry. Kamarajar is the right answer. Okay, thank you all. I hope you have enjoyed this.
Speech is power. Speech is persuade, to convert, to compel. I invite Mrs. Lakshmi to deliver the speech in English.
Bharat भारत हमको जान से प्यारा है. Nothing is more precious than independence and freedom. Good morning to respected dignitaries, all my teachers and my friends. I extend my warm greetings to each one of you on the 73rd Republic Day of India. As we celebrate this event with joy and fervor, we also need to pay tribute to those who fought tirelessly to achieve the freedom and those who shaped its destiny with vision and wisdom. It is important to reflect on who shaped the Indian dream and how. Free India was a dream of all Indians under the British rule. Everyone during the rule fought with the common aim of ending the British colonial authority in India. After reached a historic development, but this achievement was incomplete. It was like a new institution has been made, but the rules and regulations were not changed. We were following the rules made by the old owner. In December 1946, a Constituent Assembly was set up to draft the Constitution for India. Around 300 members worked tirelessly for 3 years to discuss the features of the Constitution. Framing a constitution for such a diverse population was a task which was accomplished successfully in November 1949. The drafting committee, headed by Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, finalized the constitution. The new constitution came into effect on January 1950 on 26. Since then, India has begun to work with its glorious culture and tradition. The scientists and scholars from across the world have applauded the Indian ethos and tradition. Unstained acknowledged with gratitude, I quote, taught us how to count, without which no worthwhile scientific discovery could have been made. As India discovers herself again, we need to augment on the value system. We need to also come together to build a nation of harmony, peace, and development. We need to build a legacy that is free from the prevalent negativity, free from prejudice and corruption. Our beloved former president, late Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, shaped an elevated mind. And I quote him, if a country is to be corruption free and become a nation of beautiful minds, I strongly feel there are three societal members who can make a difference. There are the mother, the father, and the teacher. As teachers, we need to nurture and impart the treasure of knowledge. Let every teacher teach the student how to love this nation. Let every parent instill in their children the beauty of our nation. In his simple style, he reminds us of responsibility towards our children, the inheritance that we can all have them with. As students, my young friends, you need to be willing to observe the new ideas. Learn to be diligent and focused in achieving a goal. You must also constantly look for ideas to follow, and role models are indeed important. As being youth, you have to believe in truth and that you have to change the country's fortune. And this can be achieved by being loyal to your duties towards the country. Pay your responsibility with loyalty to retain the freedom of our country. In true sense, freedom is being free of diseases, greediness, and filthy mind. Independent India, Republic India, let us make it developed India. Let us see a dream at this Republic Day, one nation, one vision, and one identity. Being Indian is our identity. However, being Republican is our country's identity. Let us take a pledge on this Republic Day to live for India till the last breath of life. Freedom in mind, faith in words, pride in our heart, memories in our soul. Let's salute the nation on Republic Day. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
The sword of revolution is sharpened on the whetting stone of ideas, said by Bhagat Singh. Now I request our chairman, Professor S.P. Danavel, to share a few words and ideas with us on this beautiful day.
Vanakkam, good morning, namaste. I'm very happy to see that we have assembled here on this day, 26th January, to celebrate the 73rd Republic Day. We owe this pleasant morning to the martyrs, leaders who fought with the foreign Raj and gave us this freedom. It is unimaginable without our leaders. Imagine if we did not have freedom. That is something, a dream that we live today. They had the dream of a free India, and we live that free India today. We had these ideas of sovereign, socialist, and secular democratic republic. The ideals were justice, liberty, equality, and fraternity. Many great societies have been born on the premises of these ideals, visions. And I thought we as a school, as an institution, must also have such ideas and practice these ideas in our classrooms every day. It was really a delightful morning as I came here. What a beautiful environment that we have. Even an impure mind, when it enters the school, will be clean. That kind of feeling of freshness, purity, nobility, I felt as I entered the school premises today. Thank you all for keeping this school in such a manner befitting an educational institute. Respected principal, vice principal, secretary, section heads, teachers, non-teaching staff, supporting staff, the band team, parents, and all our beloved students. Greetings and good morning. I thought I must draw your attention to one idea that helped me deeply. That idea came to me after I read a book of 100 great scientists in the world. There, I came across this idea that children in their teenagers, before 19, they have a mind which can generate new ideas. Once they cross this teenage, their ability to generate new ideas comes down. Mostly because I think we get more and more input and we are unable to see the original mind that we were born with. Maybe before 12 years of age, the children don't have that much of ability to think on their own. But once they reach this 13, they start thinking about themselves. What kind of capacity they have, what kind of talent they have. And after 19, once they get into this higher education or worldly life, they are preoccupied with so many daily responsibilities that they don't think about themselves, what they are capable of. Since then, I have always had this belief that we must help children to discover themselves between 13 and 19. And you know very well that is the adolescent stage. Many young children lose their way in their life. They are attracted to many other things except themselves. They don't realize that they have a beautiful mind, they have a beautiful heart, soul. They are attracted to the rest of the world. So if, as a school, if you can help children to discover themselves, that would be great. All right. Now, how do we discover their self? How do we help our children to discover themselves? One of the best ways, which I found pleasant in the morning, it was demonstrated here in front of you. Ask questions. Raise the curiosity of people. Recently, I asked a student, who is Dhyan Chand? He had this knowledge, and so he answered the question. Dhyan Chand was a legendary Indian hockey player. And then I asked another question. What was the original name of Dhyan Chand? And he was silent. He could not answer. And also I asked further, how did he come to be called Dhyan Chand? That is something amazing. Dhyan Chand, some of you may know, was originally called Dhyan Singh. And he came to be called Dhyan Chand because he was practicing when there was moon in the night, when everybody would be asleep. That was remarkable. Why did he do that in the night when everybody else was sleeping? No wonder that he was able to, his team and they were able to defeat Germany in front of Hitler. That kind of achievement is possible only with complete dedication. Our leaders, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, Mahatma Gandhi, Lal Bahadur Shastri, you name any of them. All of them had these ideas. Even when they were in prison, they were thinking about our country. Even when they were sleeping, they were thinking about our country. And so we have freedom and we enjoy this freedom. And as many of our teachers, in their Tamil teacher and English teacher mentioned, we owe our freedom to our great leaders and we must remember them. And let me take this opportunity on behalf of all of you to salute all of the leaders who have spent their life, who have given up their life for the sake of our freedom, the freedom of our future generations. On this occasion, let me also remember with gratitude and pay my respects to one of the dynamic teachers that I saw with my own eyes. that we have lost to the COVID, Mrs. Mercy Nixon. I interacted with her for some time. I know how dynamic, enterprising, enthusiastic, generous she was in her teaching, in her attitude, in her behavior. Later on, only I came to know that she had some difficult times at her own life or in her own life at home. That's why I have always been telling the principal that the teachers are dedicated to the school and we must be dedicated to them. We must take care of their mental health and physical health. We must pay attention to if some teacher is tired or exhausted, if they have some difficulties, somebody applies for leave frequently for some reason or other, they may not tell the exact reason. They may say headache or they may say somebody is ill at home, but that may not be the exact reason. We must be observant, and if they have some difficulties, we must attend to them. The only way in which we can attend to them is care for them. Say a few good words to them. We are here for you. We will take care of you. We will spend some time with you. If you have any difficulty, share this. So I have been always telling the principal to be kind to all of you. We have to do our job too. There is no medicine like kindness. It is kindness, it is nobility, it is generosity, it is this giving, it is this caring that really lifts up our spirit. Not greedy nature of taking, pulling, taking out everything from us. So I think we should remember this, that we should take care of all of us. We should take care of each other. Next, I was wondering, we have such a beautiful atmosphere in us. We have some kind of reputation. I was wondering, what is the source of our reputation? Where did we get it? And do we continue to maintain it? And let's ask the simple questions. The basic question is, what is the source of our reputation? Is it in the founding fathers of our school or founding mothers of our school? They built up the school, they established some reputation. Do we still have that kind of reputation? Or do we have that reputation in the best effective teaching of our teachers? Or do we have this reputation in the performance of the students in their real life? Where do we have this reputation from? Can we rethink about it? Can we shape up this reputation for ourselves? And to some extent, I think we have been able to retain that reputation through our collective efforts during these pandemic times. We were not skilled, we were not trained to handle this kind of unforeseen eventuality that is the pandemic. How do we teach our children staying at home? Even when they come to our school, they won't listen to us. They will be playing with each other in the school, in the classroom, in front of the teacher. Now, how do we teach our children when they are far away from us in their home, where their parents may not be looking at them or watching them as we do in our classrooms? That's a big challenge. We have been able to manage this with the support of the management. They were able to provide you some laptops, and they were able to provide this router or Wi-Fi facility. And we thank the IIT management for our support to handle this situation, technological support that we were able to give. And I must appreciate the technical support of our teams from IIT Madras, but also from our school, and all our teachers who took the pains of training themselves, adapting themselves to the new situation, and building up that image that we can handle this pandemic. We can teach our students well the same way as we did in our classrooms. And we were able to do it. Let me congratulate all of you, the principal, vice principal, our secretary, and teachers, and the parents who supported us in this endeavor. I thought I must mention this at this time. We can also take this opportunity to think about the kind of mission and vision we have. Constitution of India is a guiding principle for us. How do we govern ourselves? We have all kinds of people. How do we manage ourselves? And yet remain a good country. A country in which we can keep our health high, where we can feel free, where we can feel safe. And I thought we must ask ourselves, what kind of constitution that we have for ourselves as a school? And probably we can understand it in terms of mission and vision statement. What kind of mission and vision statement do we have? Do we have to rethink about it? Do you have to shape it again? So I thought I must draw your attention to this. And everything comes down to one point: dream. Dream of a developed society, dream of a prosperous nation, dream of a good quality education, dream of producing students with character, students with some ethics, students who can perform very well in their life. Where do we have a dream? In this context, I must remember and draw your attention to our former president, Abdul Kalam. I always remember this. Having a small aim is a crime. Let me repeat. Having a small aim is a crime. Have a great aim. We have the infrastructure. We have the facility. We have wonderful children. We have great teachers. Then where is the problem with our aim? What can we do with ourselves? We should be able to go beyond what we are capable of. N plus 1, there is one theory called N plus 1. If we have something called N, then one state plus 1, plus 1, plus 1, some kind of incremental improvement. We should be able to see day after day, week after week, month after month, year after year. Just N plus 1, incremental development. We should be able to make it see it with ourselves. Feel delighted, feel happy about our progress. It's not that we teach children and stop there. We should be able to grow as teachers. We should be able to contribute a little more than what we are doing in the classroom. As good teachers, today, I think we are doing that to some extent. We are recording our own teachings and we are uploading them on YouTube. We should be able to take account of how many viewers we have, what kind of people the videos are seen by, and try to improve as much as we can. And contribute a little more to the rest of the world. Other teachers may watch them, other students may from different schools may watch them, even general public may watch them and learn something from our best practices. Let me also at this time recall my own teachers. Before that, I would like to again go back to Dr. Abdul Kalam. Wherever he went, he would always mention his teachers, the names of his teachers. Two of them I distinctly remember. One is Siva Subramanian, another is Chinnathurai. Siva Subramanian was a school teacher who inculcated some spirit of flight, interest in birds. And the second teacher, Chinnathurai, college teacher, physics teacher, who explained the marvels of physics to Abdul Kalam. If a student becomes something in future, one thing is the parents may guide the child. But I believe, to a large extent, children don't listen to their parents. They listen more to the teachers. Whether you believe it or not, you have the potential. You have the power to influence your students. When children don't listen to their parents, the next best option for them is to listen to the teachers. And if they don't have some teachers like that, they listen to their friends. If the friends happen to be good friends, well and good. But if the friends happen to be somewhat deviant, then problem occurs. So Abdul Kalam was always remembering his teachers, and even before 10 days before his death, he met his college teacher. Can you imagine a time when most of our students, and today I'm happy to know that some of our alumni have come here to see us. Can we have some students like that who can come back to us again and again and share their happiness with us? There is nothing like that. 100 kilogram of gold cannot give that kind of happiness. Is that right? On this day, to give you that conviction from my own example, let me tell you, I did not know that I would become an English teacher until I became one. And the seeds were sown long back, even when I did not know this. My third standard English teacher, he was teaching English, and I think largely he was teaching English. I even remember the pictures in the book, the way in which the letters were printed, and Mr. Balachandran. I always remember him. And then in class 11th and 12th, I had a teacher called Parvati. I spoke to her recently after assuming charge as a chairman of this school. She was elated. He simply said one word: on seeing my actions. Then way, one day you will become a great man. Please bless your children. Whatever they do. If you notice that children have some distinct quality in them, I think more than teaching the children, what you teach doesn't matter so much as what you say to the children. I would urge all of you to watch your words, observe your words, say good things to your children, bless them. Whether they become something or not, that is not our knowledge. What they will become in future, we don't know. But bless your children as elders, as teachers. If our forefathers had not given up their life, if they had not thought about it, free India, where would we be? And we are all stepping stones for others to walk, just walk upon us. Our parents, our forefathers, they were stepping stones for us. We are stepping stones for our future children. With these few words, let me congratulate all of you again and share one quotation which I always like. That's where this curiosity, the best education, in addition to the blessing, what one thing that we have to do is cultivate the imagination of it. And that takes us back to the book I told you about 100 scientists, the biography of 100 scientists. Imagination is more important than knowledge. Imagination is more important than knowledge. I will repeat that a number of times. Imagination is more important than knowledge. Probably, we can also recall Mahatma Gandhi and his patient. Character is more important than imagination. So please cultivate that kind of character, imagination, impart knowledge that we always do. Many other schools do that. They give education. Their children become educated. They also get jobs. How are we different? That question we have to answer. How are we different? And that difference we can make provided we dedicate ourselves to our teaching year after year, and may God bless all of us in the cause of education to train children to live in this free India. Thank you very much, Jay.
Now for the results of the crossword and the slogan. Every small praise matters when it is given on the stage. So this is just a small token of our appreciation. So all of us participated with great spirit. So we had a very different mind in there how to put the winner of it. So there for the crossword, this is the Vikas Kumar. This is Bharat. And then CD Lakshmi. For slogan, it's Mrs. Sindhamati. Mrs. Anuradha. And Mrs. Prasanna.
Thank you, sir, for those kind words of appreciation regarding the cleanliness of our campus. Thank you again for the kind words of kindness. We assure you, sir, that we are and we will extend our maximum to keep up the reputation of the school, and we surely remember your name this one. Thank you, sir.
Gratitude is the parasitosm which springs from the soul. This was said by Henry Ward, an American minister, social reformer, and speaker. I invite Ms. Lali to give vote of thanks.
Yeah, sir. Revolution is an inalienable right of mankind. Freedom is an imperishable right of all, says Bhagat Singh. A very good morning to all. I would like to wish you all a very happy Republic Day. On this auspicious day, I feel extremely glad to have the opportunity to deliver the vote of thanks. Now, I like to thank our chairman, Professor S.P. Dhanave, Department of Humanities and Social Sciences, IIT Madras, wholeheartedly for his presence here and for taking out his time from his busy schedule and for inspiring us with his enlightening speech on this special day, and also for the special care he showed toward the teachers and students. Thanks a lot, sir. And also, I thank our secretary, Mr. P. Sarvaharma, in his absence here for his continuous support. I would like to thank our principal, Mr. M. Satish Kumar, for being a pillar of support and for taking the initiative to arrange a celebration at school. Thank you, sir. Further, I would thank our Vice Principal, Mrs. Nancy Tom, in her absence here, for continuous guidance and all the section heads for their extended support. I would like to extend my gratitude to all my fellow teachers. They are the ones who are making a difference in a child's life every day. Thank you all the teachers, and in particular the Social Science Department teachers, for the successful organization of our school's Republic Day celebration. I thank all our dear students for the cooperation, and in particular the participants of primary and middle school children for the video presentation about national singers in Varavali YouTube channel we stream today. A special thanks and a word of appreciation for our students of our school band for continuously performing the IIT's Republic Day and Independence Day celebrations for the past 8 years. It is indeed an honor and a proud moment for our school. I also express my gratitude to our parents for all the cooperation and timely help rendered. Last but not the least, I would like to thank the technical team, non-teaching staff, and the supporting staff for the support. Thank you. Jai Hind. ये नफरत बुरी है, ना पालो इसे, दिल में खारिश है, निकालो इसे, ना इसका, ना उसका, ना तेरा, ना मेरा, ये वतन है हम सबका, बचा लो इसे। अपने मतलब के वास्ते हमने आसमानों से कुछ नहीं मांगा, हमने तो वतन की खैर मांगी है, कोई तख्त या ताज नहीं मांगा। Translation by Mrs. Verma.
This hatred is bad. Don't keep it. There is a problem in the heart. Take it out. Neither it nor its, neither yours nor mine. This is the country of all of us. Save it. We haven't asked anything for ourselves. We just want the safety and prosperity of our motherland from the heaven.
All things come to an end. Yet your heart and mind never forget to feel the sense of patriotism in them. Let us close today's proceeding with a song that plays in every Indian's heart. I call upon our school band to play the national anthem. Request the audience to rise.
Attention! 3, 4. National anthem. 1, 2, 3, start!
Thank you, teachers, and happy Republic Day. This is Geetanjali and Padmavati signing.